Hey y'all, it's Asia, the fumbling farmer out here in zone 8A, North Carolina. It's a Friday and it's been a whole week at work. But it's supposed to thunderstorm, or it was. The sun's peeking back out at some point, possibly either today or tomorrow, tonight or tomorrow. So I like to plant my plants into the ground, transplant them before a storm so that they can get nice and watered in when it rains. I don't know why. I feel like it works for me. And then it's actually less work for me. I don't have to keep track of if they're dry or whatever like that. I know that they're going to get watered by nature. So I'm going to plant my tomatoes today, even though I'm tired. And actually it's probably what I need to help me perk up a little bit. I actually been out here for a good 20 minutes, but I was walking around looking for my little trowel thing, and then I was like, why my potatoes look so bad? And went over there and felt it, and I was like, ooh, they are dry. So then I had to get the hose out and go water the potatoes. While I was watering the potatoes, I saw a flash of red in the ground, and I was like, oh, I think I got some strawberries. Hold on, let me show you. So then I had to go exploring through my whole strawberry patch, and this right here is what I found. So that's pretty cool. And then what happened? Oh, and now I'm here. So that was like what took me so long. I started watering everything, and then I started picking strawberries, and then I inspected the brassicas for little caterpillars, and then I'm like, okay, I see a focus. You gotta get back out here. So here we are. Here are the things of the hour. This is what we're doing today. We are planting tomatoes. Okay. Now I will tell you that I have already planted the back row of tomatoes, and that's because last year I planted both rows at the same time, and I found that the ones in the front row got more light, and so they grew more fast and grew faster. There we go. They grew faster than those ones, and those ones kind of never really did as well. I mean, they grew and I got tomatoes off of them, but they didn't quite grow as well. So I've been kind of holding on to these. Those ones there I planted and gave them time to get nice and tall, so they're pretty big and they're established, and I think they should be okay. Let me show you what I got back here. So I have this one is a sun gold. I have this one's called Alice's Dream. It's kind of a nice orange tomato and very fleshy. It doesn't have a whole bunch of y'all know how it is when we out here. If I see weeds, I'm pulling them. It doesn't have a whole lot of juicy, seedy parts to them, so I kind of really like that. This one here is Black Creme. Black Creme didn't do that well for me last year, but I'm trying it again. This one here is Apricot Zebra. It's kind of like a orange and yellow stripe kind of thing, so we're doing that. And then here is another Sun Gold, because Sun Golds are my favorite. So I have 2 plants, and I might have 3 today too. Oh, look, my cucumbers are coming up. I put some cucumbers in these pots here, and I'm just gonna have them growing up these. It worked last year for me, so we'll see if it works again. Okay, this is gonna be a lot of non-focus because I'm tired. So I just thought I'd take you on my tomato planting journey with me. All right, so what I have here set up is I have the tomatoes. I have a thing of fertilizer. It's like Garden Tone tomato and veggie fertilizer, and I have my trowel. And I think that's going to be all I need. I also have my setup here where I have these string things. All right, and at the bottom of them, I have them tied to a lawn, whatever this called, clip. And this is going to go in the ground, okay? All right. The other thing that's in here too is I also planted some marigolds and some basil in between the beds. So I'm hoping that those grow out too. But anyway, let me get you set up, and then we're going to get started, okay? Give me 1 second. All right, so I actually convinced my videographer to hop back in really quick so I don't have to set you up anywhere. Yay! All right, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to look where the string is, kind of pull it straight down wherever that is, and that's where I'm going to dig my first hole. Come on down here with me. Now, I was wondering if I should have watered this first, because it is kind of dry out here. If I find any roots like this, I'll just try to pull them up, get rid of them. Oh, I do think I need to water this first. At least get a baseline watering, because it is dry, dry, dry. All right, come on, y'all. We watering this first. I know. Okay. All right. Let's try that again. Okay, that's better. Oh, there's like a root in there. Oh, I think this is the old one. Oh, I found a lawn pin thingy that got left in there. Last year I had used a some not great string, some not great twine, like this kind of plasticky right here. So I used some not really great twine last year, and it ended up actually breaking, and the plants were all falling over and everything. And you be careful, because this is like a basil plant and stuff, so please be careful. All right, so this year I was like, okay, I know I gotta do better. So I dug my hole and put some fertilizer in. Go ahead and mix it up in there a little bit, nice and loosey goosey. I might dig this a little bit more, even maybe a little wider. There is a root in here that's a pain in the butt. Okay, I broke it, so at least now I could dig. All right, let's see which plant we gonna do. So let's do a San Marzano. Here we are. Okay, I had it planted in here with 2 rocks at the bottom, so I could put water in here and it would allow it to do its thing. Look at the roots in here. It's starting to get a little bit root bound, so it's definitely time to get these going. So I'm glad we are out here now. Okay, pull that out the pot. There it is. Okay, I think I'm going to pinch off this bottom leaf here. So that's what I'm working with right now. Then I have to take this thing and I'm putting it down into the hole. Okay, so I'm going to put it down there. Try to find a spot with no resistance. All right, so this is now anchored into the ground, and then I'm going to put this on top of it so that the root ball really holds the string into place. All right, and then I just come in and fill around it. Press down. And now when this grows, I can train it up this string, and when it reaches all the way to the top there, then I can take off the little hook thing and move it over to the next space and rotate these all around, so it ends up getting an even longer space. That's my plan this year. All right, I'm gonna actually have my videographer, let me put the clip in, set y'all up. We're gonna do some fast forwarded planting of everything. I'll keep y'all with me, but we'll just plant through everything together, and then I'll come back to you at the end. Okay? All right, cool. All right, I couldn't quite figure out the right angle, so hopefully this is a good enough one. Okay, so these are my empty cups. I put them there. This leaf came out, put it to the side. All right, here I am again. I'm gonna make the string go all the way down so I know where to plant it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and start digging my hole. It's so dry under here, even though I just watered it, it's still crazy dry underneath. That always surprises me, and I always have to remind myself of that when I'm watering, that it looks wet on top, but you really got to water it for it to get wet all the way down in there. All right, y'all, I'm really for real gonna stop talking now and just go ahead and play some mellow out music. All right, I'm adding this into there. A little bit of fertilizer, mixing it up. I'm going to take some out. There's some roots in here. Let me just pull them. Yep, I found another hook. This is from when the string broke, so the hook got left down there. But that's good that I got it out of there. I keep putting fertilizer out and then digging the hole deeper and digging all the fertilizer out. And let's see. Mix that in. All right, put down this new hook. All right, get my next plant. All right, the next baby is a Cherokee Purple. This one was planted in the back last year and didn't do that good, so I'm hoping that it does better this year. I'll put the rock in there. Let's see. Let's look okay with this one. Okay, in this circumstance, I feel like the string is a little bit too long. I want it loose, but not too loose. So I'm going to try to wrap it one more time and see if I can make it a little bit tighter fit. Let's see if one more time works. Oh, that's a little too tight. Okay, this is going to be it. Okay, I'm going to plant this one next, y'all. This is, let me come up a little closer and show you some stuff. This is a Wapsi, oh Lord, Wapsi Pickin peach. I never grown this one before, so I'm trying it fresh this year. But when you notice that here on the stem, you see how it got like wonky there? There's like none of the little hairs that show like a healthy stem. So I think it was doing something funky happened there. So I'm actually going to pinch off a lot of these leaves. So I pinched off those 2 layers of leaves and made this really long. And then I'm going to try to bury this pretty deep and see that if that kind of, because the top growth is really healthy and I think it's okay, but it's just I want to bury that part there so that it's not exposed. Let's go do that. I think I need to dig my hole a little deeper if I'm going to do that. You got to dig a little deeper. And it's a good spot for this because there's not a lot of roots over here. And so I could dig nice and deep. Okay. Let's see if this kind of, ooh, I found another one of the hooks. There it is. That's good. I'm glad I'm getting those out of there. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so that's that. Okay. These mosquitoes, y'all, are going to be the death of me. Put that in the ground there. Okay. Put the rocks over here. this. Put this cup over there. Take out the little tag. Okay. It's got a healthy root system going on here. Okay. Loosen it up a little. Pour it, bust it down in there. My goal, what I really want to do is just make sure that I cover up that damaged part of the stem, and I think I have achieved that goal. I'll put them in there nice and firmly, and might even wrap you around a little bit, give you a little extra support and love. There we go. Okay, that's that. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be covered in mosquito bites. Let's put the label in. Okay, moving on to the other side, y'all. Okay, this is a sunray here. It's a pretty decent size. And this one, I grew last year. I think it's just kind of a cherry-ish tomato. It's yellow. That's hence the sunray. So yeah, yo, these mosquitoes are swarming out here because they have found a feast, and the feast is named Asia. That's a whole mess. Okay, digging down here, making a hole. All right, I'm gonna try to reposition you because I don't like what you're looking at. Let's see. Move down a little bit. Put that pole right there in the way. Okay, that seemed pretty good. Maybe? I don't know. When I started doing YouTube videos, I realized I'd have to be thinking about videography too. I mean, I guess videos you would think, but like, I did think, how hard could it be? But here we are. We're making it. All right. Can I get any of these extra roots? All right, here we go. Oh, I feel the rain coming. Y'all, it's about to start raining. I want to get these planted. Okay. But I also don't want to speed plant it and have it not come out well. Take my time. Like, see that? I started rushing. Take your time, baby. Take your time. Okay, there we go. Yeah. My daughter's like, Mom, it's raining. I know, baby. And this one's a little long for me. I knew I shouldn't have spent that 20 minutes watering my potatoes. Oh well. Now my potatoes be extra watered. Okay, that's that. Are you in there nice and firm? Let's get you in here. Okay, good. That's that one. All right, y'all. 2 more. We could do it. It's just a little sun shower. That's all it is. All right, we're gonna put this one right here. Go ahead and start digging. I did tell y'all I was gonna put the music on, and then I kept talking all the way through this. I wonder in editing which one I'm going to decide to do, if I'm going to keep me randomly rambling on, or if I'm going to put in the music in the background. All right. Get that root out of there. Oh, earthworm, don't come out right now, baby. I'm working. I don't think so, Nyla. Give me a second, please. I'm doing a video, okay?
Oh, you're doing a video?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I'm planting, I have a beefsteak tomato. I'm not really a fan of like the big chunky tomatoes.
I'm
So,
gonna cover your bed.
oh, it's okay, honey. I
Wait,
think.
Mama, I'm gonna get your keys to see if our umbrella is over in the car.
Okay.
Okay, Mama?
Okay, baby. It's really not that bad, y'all. All right, let me get this stuck in there. Push it down. This one's not pushing down as much as I'd like it to. There we go. Just need a little help. All right, here we go with the sun ray. Is that what I said? No, the beefsteak. Ooh, oopsie. I should have been less rough with that. That's all right. Tomatoes are like surprisingly resilient. So if you think you messed it up, don't worry too much. It's actually not that bad. Hey, little earthwormy. Okay, put that down there. Press it down nice and firmly. Okay, that's there. Oop. I think this one's a little long too. That's good. Oh, I'm sad I ripped off all those roots though, but okay. Save my rocks. So for next year, reuse, reduce, recycle, right? That's what they taught me back in elementary school. Okay, I got one more, y'all. One more. Let's see, where's this string thing? Over here. Oh, Lord, child, the door is locked. Stop beeping the daggone horn. Oh, she a mess. Okay. Last one. I must admit, my back's a little wet, y'all. It's all right. Oh, here comes one of those. Okay, that's that. Put some fertilizer in here. Okay, mix that up. Let's go get it. Okay, here's the conundrum with the last plant because there's one more hole, but there's two more plants. So here's my deal. I'm gonna come over to you. I have this. I have another sun gold. I already have two sun golds. It's raining, y'all. I already have two sun golds planted, but I love sun golds. This one looks good. The reason I have it and I didn't give it away is because I actually broke the stem. You can see the broken stem on this side, and I tried to just tuck the plant in and keep it growing, and it grew and it looks really good, right? So that's this one. But this isn't a Brad's Atomic Grape Tomato. It doesn't look that great. Like, look at it, spindly. Like, which one would you prefer? Just wait right there, baby. Please wait over there. Okay. So I think I'm gonna go and plant the sun gold. I'll plant Brad someplace else, but I think I'm gonna plant the sun gold because it just looks better and it's a tomato I prefer. So let's get this last one done. My baby brought me an umbrella, y'all. It's okay, girl.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, it feels good out here. It's just a gentle rain.
Okay, but I'm protecting me.
Oh, you're protecting you. Okay, well, you protect you. You're a delicate flower. Okay, let me stick the post in there. Okay, I'm gonna try to slowly take this out. Okay, that was good. I did better with that one than I did with the beefsteak. Stick that down in there. And then let's go ahead and cover it up. Okay, cover that up. I'm gonna pinch off these lower stems. Okay, I think I want to make that a little bit tighter. Hold on. I'm gonna wrap it up. One. Let's see how that. Oh, that's wrapped around the plant. Don't want to snatch up the plant soul. Can we do one more wrap? Let's see. Oh, one more wrap be too tight. Okay. All right, y'all. Whew. And clean up my mess. The two rocks in there. Put the rocks in there. Pile that up. Okay. All right, y'all. So Okay, that was exciting. It really is just a sun shower. I don't know if you could see, but the sun is out, shining behind me. And then, I don't know if you could tell, little drops are falling. All right, so there we are. The tomatoes in the front have been planted. So in all, there are 11 tomato plants, and then I am going to plant that little guy someplace over there, but I just have to make sure that I go ahead and fertilize it and get the soil set up and everything first. All right, so the tomatoes are planted, and I'm really glad that I chose to plant that back row first and give it a chance to get started. And now this front row can come on and hop up. It's also crazy because I started both sets of tomatoes at the same exact time. And then when you plant them into the ground, they just really take off. And these ones will take off soon, and they'll be kind of growing nice and big as well. All right. So thank you for staying in the rain with me and for planting my tomatoes with me. You'll see them on other videos as I do updates and garden walkthroughs. And if you have any questions about it or any suggestions about my tomato planting process, let me know. I tweak it every year. I tweak it a little bit differently and try to do something different and something new and improve it. So I'm really hopeful for this year and being able to move it around. Sorry, my hands are dirty as a gardener's hands right now. And being able to move the plants around the kind of trellis so that they can continue to have space to grow. Because I always get to the top of the trellis and then they start to fall over and break because they don't have any more space. Okay. All right, y'all. Thank you for spending time with me. I hope that you are having good success in your garden, and I hope you get a chance to plant in the rain sometime this gardening season. A nice, gentle sun shower just like this. All right. Happy gardening.